These are things girls do but will never admit to. Before I get into this one, I would just like to make a public apology to all girls out there, because what I'm about to say exposes all of our secrets. And guys, if you are squeamish and easily grossed out, I suggest you click away now. Number 1, let's talk about discharge. Also known as the discharge plot twist. There will be times when we'll be mid-conversation with a guy and then suddenly feel like the heavens have opened. The way to tell if this is happening to a girl is because she'll suddenly just have a shocked expression on her face and then quickly leave to go to the toilet. We'll be out here panicking, thinking our period just came, and we actually get to the toilet and realise it was just our vagina on self-clean mode. But like, there's so much of it for no reason. And then we'll be sat there overthinking, wondering whether we have thrush or it's normal. But if we come out of the toilet and we've already announced to a boy that we think we've got our period, just know that we are seeing that light all the way through rather than explain the trauma that we just went through. Speaking of vaginas, this brings me on nicely to the tampon abyss. Despite being warned about toxic shock syndrome from leaving a tampon in for too long, if a girl uses tampons, I guarantee at some point she has left it up there for far too long and completely forgot about it, or the string mysteriously came off. There she'll find herself in quite the predicament where she has to try and retrieve it herself. Will she call the emergency services? Absolutely not. Embarrassment says no. Instead, imagine if Sherlock Holmes and Salad Fingers had a child. That's what she transforms into when the panic sets in. She will do anything and everything to try and retrieve it from there without having to go to A&E. I mean, unless it's been a while, if you know what I mean. And this last one isn't really gross. It's just kind of evil of me to be saying. When a girl doesn't find you attractive, instead of directly telling you that, because she doesn't want to hurt your feelings, 2 of the top excuses is that she bats for the other team, or I'm not looking for a relationship right now. Because best believe if her celebrity crush said that they wanted to date her, yep, she would sell her whole soul to be with them. These are things girls wear that are hot for absolutely no reason. An oversized tee and jeans? Are you kidding me? It's giving girl next door. Anything oversized on a girl is just chef's kiss. And the jeans, you know the jeans that have the little rips under the butt cheek? Oh, white folks who really did something there. The oversized hoodie jogger combo with a messy bun is just, elite. And you can just make it better by adding a pair of glasses. Like, who is she? It's giving wife material. Wait. And then you throw on a pair of headphones. Is it not giving cute, mysterious airport girl? Like, sorry. 11 out of 10. Unless you want to get married, I suggest not leaving the house like this, because you will, guaranteed, have a line of boys just begging to propose the second you walk down the street wearing this. But if you do, be my guest. And number 3, is this or is this not the biggest sleigh you've ever seen in your entire life? Quarter zip bicycle short combo and a cap. Smash. Like, if this doesn't scream rich yoga mom that walks her dog in the morning, I don't know what does. This is how to become instantly more attractive. 2 words. Messy bun. I know for a fact that all the guys watching this video will vouch for me, but I know that there's some of you that feel like when you do that, you look like you came through a tornado. Because I'm so kind and I know school is about to start, I'm going to show you how to do it the right way. The key to perfecting this is, ironically, the less effort, the better. That's why, you know, when you randomly throw your hair up when you have nowhere to be, it is the one time it looks how you want it to be when you have somewhere to go. Quite literally, all you have to do is throw your hair forwards and put it into like a loose ponytail. So like this. We're here. When you get to this part, this is how it differs from a normal bun, okay? You're just gonna pull this over, and then I pull this round, twist, grab, and pull it again. Just very loosely. You don't even have to be perfect with this, do what you want. Now bring your hands close to the bun and slowly like pull out the hair so it's not as close fitted to your head, so it's not like a slick bun. And then this, we can kind of like, I pull like this and kind of just move it around till I find a place it sits where it kind of looks okay. I'm just gonna pull these two pieces down just to make it look a little bit more carefree. And that is literally the perfect messy bun. For the best results, I would advise doing it in between hair washes just so it has a little bit more weight. You're welcome. These are hot girl hacks I wish I knew sooner, part 4. If you haven't followed me yet, then baby, we need to change that up because I've got plenty more where this came from and currently you are missing the fuck out. Number 1, feminine hygiene. Come here. If you want to keep the girl healthy, probiotics and cranberry juice. There are so many pH balancing supplements out there on the internet, but these I have tried and tested for you. You can get these on Amazon. Give it 2 weeks. She's gonna be dazzling. Number 2, if you're a sensitive little bitch like me and your ears say no to anything that's not gold or silver, basically all the cutest affordable earrings out there, trust me, put a little bit of Vaseline on the bit that goes through your ear. You are good for the day. And number 3 is from a bad bees that want flawless foundation. If your skin is on the drier side, add a couple of drops of serum. If it's on the oilier side, add a little bit of translucent powder. And if you have combination skin, a little bit of both. You're welcome. These are things guys do when they like you. These are very subtle things that you can easily miss, so make sure that you're taking notes, and if you're not already, click follow. Number 1, we'll call this one verbal diarrhea. Whenever you're speaking to a guy and he likes you and he's a little bit nervous in your presence and is overthinking about awkward silences in conversation, they will tend to overshare way more than they have to, or they'll like elaborate on things that really didn't need a further explanation for fear of the conversation ending. So if they go off on tangents and talk about random shit to you, it's probably because they like you. Number 2 is at the biological level. If a guy likes you subconsciously, they will try and make themselves look bigger and take up more space around you. Just notice next time you're around him, is he manspreading? Is his arm just resting on the side? Is he stretching in front of you and complaining about how sore he is from the gym? It might not seem like anything crazy, but those are all signs that he likes you. And number 3, if he has a nickname for you or uses your name in sentences a lot, he for sure has a soft spot for you. These are things guys wear that are hot for literally no reason. Vests of any kind. This can range from the traditional WB vest to the gym bro string vest. And for the gym bros, especially after a workout when you can see that line of sweat that drips down the back of it. But if we're talking like regular WB vests, whether it's white or black and you pair that with a Cuban link chain, it's giving Rio from Good Girls vibes, and I will always be here for that. And when they're leaning over you like this and their chain falls in front of them, too good. Number 2, when guys will wear a baseball cap on a bad hair day. And I do not understand the science to this, but for some reason it is 10 times more attractive when they're driving and you're passenger. And they're just like so nonchalant about it. Like, please let me rip that off your head and mess your hair up some more, thank you. Praise the Lord, amen. Now with number 3. I have really saved the best till last. Red tartan pajama bottoms. I know you know the ones. Like, especially when they're comfortable and just walking around the house with no top on and just these pajama bottoms. Sorry, my ovaries are screaming. On a serious note, as we are coming up to the winter months now, it would be a great investment for all of you guys out there to make. And even if you don't, now you know the real reason why girls will want you to have these matching pajama sets for Christmas. Because you in those, sir, is the best gift you could ever ask for this Christmas. These are signs he's just not that into you, and ladies, believe me, I have learnt the hard way, and the quicker you get your head around this, the better. Number 1, when his behaviour suddenly switches up and he's really hot with you one day and then goes MIA and doesn't speak to you another. I have been through it enough times to know that it is always something or somebody that has their attention. If this is not a non-negotiable for you that you feel like you can move past, for sure set that boundary and have the conversation with them. But the best thing you can do at this point is just match their their energy. Have your wits about you, be wary, and stop prioritizing that relationship as much as you were before. Number 2, when their words and their actions do not align. It is so easy to get swept up in the dream that a guy will sell you. If you look for the good in everyone, you're gonna think he's the most genuine, down-to-earth guy that could never do any wrong, especially when he's made you feel so special. If they say something like, oh, I was going to do this, but for some reason they then don't, if you like this person, it's so easy to look at that and think, oh, that's so sweet, they were thinking of me. Cut that right out and see it for what it is, which is nothing. They had the thought to do it and then actively chose not to. And number 3, when you get that gut feeling and something triggers you within and makes you feel anxious, I'm talking about that feeling you get before you go and look at the girls that he's following. If you feel that, believe it, trust it before you do the search, because any man that is actually into you will never have you questioning your value, your worth, or where you stand with him. The best thing you can do in this situation is don't send him a huge paragraph, don't call him out on his bullshit, just cut off his access to you. No contact. When you take the emotion away from it and look at the facts, it's very fucking clear to see that he doesn't meet your standards. So why put any more energy into getting closure when you already know the outcome? They're just not for you.